Game of Life training.
Hello and welcome to your Drive at 5 today, live. No jive. My name is Aaron David Spiegel with Game of Life training for the Game of Life. It's the stuff they don't teach you in school. Well, some people actually get taught this subject today in school, but it's something that if you're not paying attention, it can get away from you. And that is our health. And the subject matter today is just 20 minutes a day of a walk. And can you get yourself to do just 20 minutes a day for the betterment of your life? Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to go through today. And welcome. If you're here, then hopefully this will help you get the focus you need and get your mind straight and get your body straight. I'll tell you this, the great thing about walking is you can do it anywhere, and it's really easy to develop a habit to start doing that. The hardest part is deciding. So, let this be your day to decide that you're going to start walking for. And if it's, not 20 minutes, maybe it's 10 minutes. I always say start where you are. But it could be 40 minutes. It doesn't have to be a walk either. It could be a bike ride. It could be, lifting some weights. It could be movement. It could just be body weight movement. That's all that stuff is great stuff that you can do. The goal is just 20 minutes a day of some sort of movement or exercise for yourself. And I'm going to go over some of the benefits that ChatGPT gave me. And I haven't looked at them yet, so I'm going to go through them with you today. And so I think, let's say this.
No, you gonna dig this.
Here we go. All right, so ChatGPT, it says, let's go up. I said, what happens in the body and mind when you start walking for 20 minutes a day? And then I said, let's suppose you're a female in her early 30s and you are 5'5", your weight is 190, and you haven't exercised in years. And your diet consists of the average foods that people eat. Start with day 1, then day 2, day 3, blah, blah, blah. So it says starting a daily 20-minute walk is a powerful change, especially for someone who hasn't exercised in years. The transformation in your body and mind will be gradual but profound. Let's break it down. So ChatGPT says in day 1, your body may feel out of breath, especially if you're not used to movement. Your heart rate increases and your muscles, especially your legs and lower back, may feel tight. You might sweat more than expected. Your mind, you may feel a mix of motivation and frustration. It might feel harder than expected, but there's also a small sense of accomplishment. What I recommend on your first day is that it is not hard. On your first day, what I will recommend is that you go for a walk with intention of going for a walk. You're not trying to make it hard. You don't want to make it hard. You actually want to make it easy. Put some music on. And in fact, while you do it, give yourself a Hershey's kiss just to go for the walk. I mean, do one on the walk. Bring one with you. I don't know. Whatever it takes to motivate you to get that first walk in. You don't want to make it hard. You don't want to be out of breath and dying by the end of it. So if 20 minutes is too much, then bring it down to 10 minutes. If 10 minutes is too much, bring it down to 5 minutes. If you're if you haven't done any movement, you just want to wake your body up at this point. That's what we're doing. It's kind of a wake up, and it's also a mental decision that you're making, and then it's forward progress, and that's really where we're going. If you're better than you were yesterday, right? This says, I'm going to go to day 2 here. It says your body, some muscle soreness, especially in the calves and thighs, but it's manageable. Your circulation improves slightly, bringing more oxygen to your muscles. Mind, a small boost of energy and mood due to endorphins. You might sleep better. So the second day, the okay. So you do your first day. How do you do your first day? Tonight, if tomorrow is your first day, tonight, go home, figure out when you're gonna do your 20-minute walk. That's the most crucial part. If you can figure out tonight when you're gonna do your 20-minute walk tomorrow, and then it's not too late today. I mean, you could go do your 20-minute walk directly after this, or turn this on and go start walking. Listen to this while you're walking. Um, but know the night before that you are going to walk at 9 a.m. or you're going to walk after you drop off the kids to school, or you're going to walk directly after dinner, or you're going to walk directly before dinner. Ideally, you know, I'm not going to get too far into it, but morning walks are kind of the best, only because they get you going for the day. If you can do them straight out of bed without eating, that's awesome. Um, but the goal is just to walk. So walk for 20 minutes. Know that you're walking for 20 minutes. Set yourself up for success. All you're doing is a 20-minute walk. And then you're going to get excited and you're going to want to do more. And that's okay, but not in the beginning. In the very beginning, for the first 3 weeks, just concentrate on doing your 20-minute walk. All you're trying to do is build a habit of doing this. So it doesn't matter. Don't change your diet. I mean, you can, but don't try to go in and get overwhelmed. That's what people do. People go in and they get overwhelmed. And then, they end up sick or hurt or burn out. That's it. Those are the 3 options. After about 3 weeks, if you're doing too much, you're going to get overwhelmed. All you're trying to do right now is wake your body up, get it used to movement, start to build it a little bit, not in the first day, not in the first week, not in the first 2 weeks, really. You're moving it. And when it gets used to moving, and let's keep going through here what it says. But what I've witnessed is it takes about 3 weeks to get that, where you should actually start increasing your intensity or your challenge. It takes about 3 weeks. Don't do anything different. I mean, you can add water or make better food decisions or whatever like that, but don't try to change your whole diet. Don't try to um, you know, walk and then work out also. I mean, not in the beginning. All you're trying to do is move your body, move your body, move your body, wake your body up. Says, in your mind for day 2, a small boost of energy and mood due to endorphins. You might sleep slightly better. So, exercise releases endorphins, which make you feel better, right? Day 3, body. Your heart and lungs are already adapting. Walking feels a little easier than on day 1. The soreness may still be there, but your joints are getting used to movement. See, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get them used to movement. If you're going all out when you first start back doing something, or if it's the first time you've ever, tried to do it, you don't want to go in balls to the wall. You just don't. You want to get your body used to the movements and then strengthen from there. And it says your mind on day 3 here, a slight increase in mental clarity. You might feel more alert during the day. So I'll add to that because by day 3, you're starting to feel a little bit of confidence that you've been, following this little protocol that you put down for yourself, you challenge yourself with. So by day 3, you're starting to feel pretty good about it. And now you're looking for day 4. And you're doing the same thing. Day 4, know the night before. That's what you got to do. You got to know the night before when you're going to do your walk tomorrow. And just do 20 minutes. Feel good about that. I know day 3 or day 4, you're starting to feel pretty good about yourself. And you're like, well, I could do more than this. I can't emphasize enough. Wait get yourself in just a habit of doing it for 3 weeks. And at 3 weeks, then you could be ready to add some time, speed, whatever. But you're just trying to make it easy movement for the first 3 weeks. Get it? But don't even focus on 3 weeks. Just focus on 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 day at a time, though. Today is the day. Tomorrow, you're going to walk for 20 minutes. Okay. Or the next day, you're going to walk. I'm sorry, today, you're going to walk for 20 minutes. And the next day, you're going to walk for 20 minutes. But right now, today, you're going to walk for 20 minutes, or tomorrow, you're going to walk for 20 minutes. That's it. That's all we're trying to do right now. It says at 2 weeks, your endurance is improving. Your walking 20 minutes is much easier and you're less winded. You might notice slight weight loss, 1 to 3 pounds, depending on diet. And I'll say this, I'm interjecting. You're going to lose 1 to 3 pounds without changing your diet at all, just because your body is now using more calories. You're moving 20 minutes more a day. I mean, that's powerful. And it's like that 1% thing where, it's compounded and compounded and compounded. It says 1 to 3 pounds, depending on diet. Your metabolism is slowly increasing, which means that you're going to burn more calories just existing, okay, just by living. And then it says your mind, you'll begin to crave the movement. You'll begin to crave the movement. Anxiety and stress levels decrease slightly, which means that you're going to be less stressed. And I'll say that that'll happen practically immediately, maybe even the first or second day for sure. I mean, it's pretty damn fast. It says sleep improves and you'll feel a little more confident. And I'll say that again, that's going to happen pretty damn fast, immediately. First day, second day, third day. Okay, and then I said, happens in a month? And it says your body and your leg muscles are stronger and your heart rate doesn't spike as much during walking. You might lose 3 to 5 pounds by now, and your blood pressure might slightly decrease. Digestion improves. Okay, so you're already lowering your blood pressure at 1 month. And I'll tell you what, you will notice a complete difference in your lungs and in your heart rate, and just doing anything in general is going to be easier. And then it says your mood is noticeably better. Walking might become a form of mental escape or meditation. You may notice small boosts in self-esteem. That says at 1 month. I think, by 3 weeks, that's definitely happening. At 3 weeks now, like I said, you're going to feel good enough that you can start increasing your intensity or challenge level. But if you never did, it doesn't matter. Do this. That's it. 20-minute walk. Whenever I've asked a lot of old people that are in good shape, how did you get to be, and I'm talking 80 years old and higher, how did you get to be in such good shape? And the one common denominator that everybody would say was, every morning I get up and I do my walk. I walk like, around the block, or, it's like a 20-minute walk is pretty common. So I do my 20-minute walk, or, whatever. I do my exercises in the morning. It's going to be different, but the commonality is that they move and they stay moving and they do it consistently and they do it daily. So if you want better health, that's going to be the number one most powerful tool, is to move 20 minutes a day. It's going to give you overall better health, like your mind as well. Things get clearer, you get more motivated, you have a better ability to do whatever it is that you choose to do. You're not as lazy. You're not, life becomes easier. Your mind is better. You're clearer. You feel better. And then it says, okay, at 3 months, it says your body loss could be 5 to 10 pounds, depending on other lifestyle factors. Your endurance is significantly better. And you may start walking faster without realizing it. Blood sugar regulation improves and inflammation in the body decreases. And that says at 3 months, okay? And I'm gonna say that this stuff happens faster than that, way faster. Probably at 2 months, all that's gonna happen. You're gonna feel, and even the losing the 10 pounds, because it's easy to lose weight when you've not been doing anything and you start doing something. It's kind of automatic. And what also happens is you'll start making better health decisions. One of the best things you can do is just be aware of the water that you're taking in and increase that. So, in conjunction with this walking adventure that you're on now, um, drink, 16 ounces more water in a day. And the ideal water intake for your body is about half of your body weight. That's what you should be taking in per the day, um, as a rule of thumb, okay? Sometimes more, sometimes less, whatever. But that's just a guideline for you. Half your body weight in ounces per the day. So if you're 150 pounds, you want 75 ounces of water. I think there's 48 ounces. What is it? 64 ounces in a gallon? Shoot. 128 ounces in a gallon? I don't know. You guys can look that up. I could look it up right now, but I'm going to stick with what I'm doing. The point is, drink water. And that what'll happen is, as you progress along this journey, your food is going to change as well, because you're just going to be like, you're going to feel good about, it's momentum. You're going to feel good about the progress, and that's going to carry over into every area of your life. So I always say start with your physical. It's the most amazing thing. And if you can get in a habit of consistently doing it for 20 minutes a day, I mean, that mantra and exercise every day, right? That's what it comes down to. If you're feeding your mind and you're feeding your body the right stuff, you're going to be mentally strong and physically strong. Okay. So it says for your mind at 3 months, more consistent energy levels, stress resilience improves, and you may handle problems with a clearer mind. That's great. So even ChatGPT knows the benefits of exercise on a daily basis, and is pretty much saying, you'll gain your sanity back if you just start moving your body. Okay. At 6 months, body potential weight loss of 10 to 20 pounds. I'm going to say you probably lose 10 to 20 pounds if you change nothing else, but you will change other things, and you're probably going to lose 10 to 20 pounds, if depending upon how serious you become about it, and what you do. You can make small little changes to your diet just the same, um and with the profound effects. Just cut out a pop, just cut out or half your dessert. I don't know. Cut out some of the fat, cut out, I mean, just whatever that works for you. What works for you. Most people do. You're like, I tried that, I tried that, I tried that. I was doing pretty good when I did that. So, find the things that work for you. Um, and then it says at 6 months, your mind, it says your daily walk is like a habit now. Mental health is much more stable, depressive symptoms might be significantly reduced. Okay. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you walk every day, goofball? Why wouldn't you? What's held you back? And the great thing is, if it's cold, dress in layers. If it's hot, that's great. That's a little added intensity for your walk. That's amazing, right? That's actually going to help you burn more calories just because it's hot. So that's awesome. And you can do it, or just do it on the treadmill, or if nothing else, I mean, if you don't want to go outside, just walk in place. Just walk in place. Do 20 minutes. I mean, just time yourself and watch a TV program or something. Just something. Like I said, just move. All we're trying to do today is say, okay, I'm going to start moving. I'm just going to start moving. And I'd say at this point, if you like what's going on, please share, like, subscribe, Send this to somebody that can benefit, that could use a little pep talk, because that's all we're doing here. I'm reminding people and giving you a little encouragement. You know, how long are you gonna sit back and be a lazy, fat piece of crap? You know, isn't it time to make a change? Seriously, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what it is for you, but I know it'll be healthier, even if you're not a fat, lazy piece of crap. Even if you're motivated and driven, but you're just not in kind of shape you'd like to be in, what would it do for you? What would it do for you to start moving your body consistently, 20 minutes a day, intentionally, meaning that that is your focus. All you're doing is the body movement, the walk. It's not taking your dog for a walk. It can be, but it's not. It's you time. It's time for you. It's time that you go and meditate upon yourself or the environment or whatever, or just going through that motion of going for a walk, singularly, that one thing being a walk. You're going for a walk or doing the exercise or rowing or riding your bike, but without, I mean, with the complete intention that you're moving your body. That's what you're doing. That is what you're doing. And then it says this for 1 year. Okay. So if you started walking today, 1 year from today, you can expect. And now, if you started walking 20 minutes a day, slowly but consistently, 1 year from today, your you can expect weight loss that could be anywhere from 15 to 30 pounds or more. You may have added additional physical activities without realizing it. Longer walks, stretching, etc. Your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and other chronic illnesses is significantly lower. Chronic illnesses, I mean, literally, you can like cut them in half, eliminate them altogether. I mean, I don't know. Sky's the limit on that, right? And then overall impact on your body and your mind. Oh, I'm sorry. For your mind at 1 year, it says confidence in your ability to change has grown. Okay. So this is going to carry over into every other area of your life. Imagine if you walk for 1 year, what that is going to look like and what changes happen within you and around you and to you and by you. What else is going to come along with that? Because that's huge momentum, huge. Um, and it says your brain benefits from increased blood flow and neuroplasticity, re- reducing cognitive decline risks. Walking may now be a time for creativity, reflection, or unwinding. And that's what it becomes. It becomes, a meditation for you. And it says overall impact on your body and mind. Your physical impact is increased stamina, lower weight, reduced risk of major disease, better digestion, improved sleep, stronger muscles, and healthier joints. Your mental is better mood, reduced stress, improved cognitive function, better sleep, and increased confidence. Walking might become something you look forward to rather than something you have to do. I'd say by a year, I mean, you have already made it that. I mean, after 30 days, um, it's going to become something that you look forward to, and probably even sooner. I mean, it only takes a minute. It only takes like 3 weeks. And what happens is when you start walking and you start feeling good about it after about 3 weeks, your mind is going to seek out better solutions and new things to add and ways to grow, and it's going to start paying more attention to what you're taking in. It's a health consciousness. So it spreads over into every area of your life, and you just go on and grow from there. So we're building momentum right now. That's what we're doing. And I'm gonna go back to here. But yeah, that's what's going on. I appreciate you guys watching up until now. Um, what else can I add to that? Um, the biggest thing is move. Make it your point to move. What happens when you move? You start moving, then your food changes, then your mind changes, and then the things that you didn't think you could do before, you think you can do now, and you have momentum, and your whole life literally flips upside down from a 20-minute walk, deciding that you're going to do that one day, make it 3 days, make it 30 days, make it 3 months, make it 6 months, make it a year. I mean, make it your lifestyle. That's the whole point here. They don't teach you, they do teach you kind of, but they don't make it easy for you with all the crap that's fed to you. And I mean, beauty pageants of thick, thick, thick people, and they're saying this is what's beautiful, but really, come on, it's not healthy at all. It's diminishing the concept. Somebody's got to tell you, look, you're not doing a good job for yourself if you're carrying 50 extra pounds on your body. It's not good for your skeleton. It's not good for all your systems. You're crushing your organs. It's, you got visceral fat, you got fat everywhere. I mean, that's not good, right? It can't be healthy for you. So why do they, build that up in the media? Because the media is not your friend. They're trying to sell things. They want to make you a consumer. So you have to stand up for yourself. You have to decide your own things. The best way to do that is to come up with a mantra and write it down. Say, I'm becoming healthier every day. I'm enjoying my 20-minute walks better, more every day. I'm making it a habit to make healthier life choices every day. Whatever, write it down and repeat it back to yourself. And if you can, record it and listen to it while you exercise. That's like a freaking perfect, awesome, like, I mean, how can you screw up if you're feeding your brain everything that you want and you're exercising and you're building that it's there as a connection between your mind and body, right? So when you're in a physical state and you're moving like that, it's getting in there. It's getting in there what you're listening to. So, yeah, just your mantra. I can help anybody with a mantra. If you're having challenges and you want to come up with your own, you can feel free to contact me. My number is 513-604-5621. I've helped hundreds of people to build a mantra that is unique to them. And then I can also help you put it onto audio so that you can listen to it and have access to it. For me, that's the easiest way rather than reading it every day. I like to listen to my own. You can write it down too. Write it down, and repeat writing it down. Whatever works for you. The idea is just that you're staying focused. You're controlling your own focus and you're putting it back on what you want, and you're becoming healthier in the process. So, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys. Feel free or share this with somebody and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'll be back again with more on your drive at live at 5, no jive. Stay tuned and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, make it your best day ever.